Hello everyone, welcome to this moment as we get together to share the word of the Lord. I'm going to share with you the short version of the gospel of today. In the short version, the gospel of Luke today says, Jesus said to his disciples, "The person who is trustworthy in very small matters is also trustworthy in great ones. And the person who is dishonest in very small matters is also dishonest in great ones. If therefore you are not trustworthy with dishonest wealth, who will trust you with true wealth? If you are not trustworthy with that what belongs to another, who will give you what is yours? No servant can serve two masters. He will either hate one and love the other, or be devoted to one and despise the other. You cannot serve both God and mammon." Jesus is saying really that we are or we are not followers of him. We are or we are not followers of God. So if we are, means we are going to be honest and trustworthy. Because if we are dishonest, we are in the little things, we are going to be dishonest in the big ones. If we are faithful in the little ones, we are going to be faithful in the big matters. So it is important to think about today if we are trustworthy, if our faith is in the Lord, the one that invites us to follow him, but if we are trustworthy in little things. In the same time, in today's first reading from the prophet Amos, is really tough in the Old Testament. Especially he was sent to denounce exactly those who were exploiting the poor and the needy. And he tells them that God never will forget a thing they have done. Because, as the prophet says, they will diminish the ephah, add to the shekel, and fix our scales for cheating. We'll buy the lowly for silver and the poor for a pair of sandals. Even the refuse of the wheat we will sell. So exploiting the other is going to take us to hell. Journeying with the others, helping each other is going to take us to heaven. So let us keep that in mind. All the things that they are done against the poor and the needy, God is going to ask an account. If we like it or not, that is going to happen soon or later. In the same time, today's second reading, the letter to the Timothy, Paul says, "First of all, I ask that supplications, prayers, petitions, and thanksgivings be offered for everyone, for kings and for all in authority, that we may lead a quiet and tranquil life in all devotion and dignity." Paul is asking Timothy and to the community to pray for all those in power. And the reason? For them to leave the community in peace. Because it's what he says, that we may live a quiet and tranquil life in all devotion and dignity. So those who mistreat the community will sooner or later pay the price. So those who persecute the poor and the needy, they will pay the price soon or later. They will have to settle an account with the Lord. So today, you and I, we are invited to be honest in the little matters and the big ones. To be faithful in the little matters and the big ones. And that one is to be faithful to God. Remember what Jesus said. No one can serve God and mammon. If the money and the wealth is the center of our lives, means God does not find space. So let us make sure that God is the center of our lives, and then everything else will have a meaning and fall into place. God bless you, protect you, and be with you today.